Boker Tov, just one pasuk for today. Perek Yud Daled, Pasuk Yud Aleph. Bet Reshaim Yishamed. The house of the wicked will be destroyed. Ve'ohel Yesharim Yafriach. And the tent of those that are straight will sprout. So here it's talking about a house versus a tent. And the Tzadikim versus the Reshaim. So it's apropos to say this pasuk on a Friday before Shabbat, because he says, what's the difference between the tent and the house? He says that all week long we work, and many a time people were working on the field, people work away from home, so they're in a tent all week long, so to speak, either physically because they're on the fields, or they're away from their house. Come Shabbat, they're at home, they're babayit, it's not the tent anymore, they're in their strong place. In the tent, there is animals, wild animals, you got to be afraid of robbers, you're traveling, whatever, you're not settled. In the house, you're settled, you have what you need, this is your house, things are more secure. So then we have the deeper explanation is that the house is compared to Olam Haba. That's where things are settled, secure. That's security. That's longevity. We're here in the meantime. We're arai. We're oil, and oil is a tent. It's temporary, and therefore he says as follows: that Shabbat is like Olam Haba. Therefore, the Rasha, who he makes his house on this world, unfortunately, doesn't care about the next world. He tries to make this house permanent for him. Yishamed, it's going to be destroyed. But a tzaddik that lives a life on this world, knowing that this world is temporary, and therefore when he knows this world is temporary, he knows there's a deadline, pun intended, there's a deadline, then he acts in the proper way, etc. Then this life, he knows is temporary. It's like an oil. And even though it's not the permanent life is in Olam Haba, but the oil will also be blessed. And this life will also be blessed. So we have in the physical, in Shabbat, of course, the blessing of Shabbat, but also living a life that recognizing that things are temporary. If things are temporary, I'm not going to fight with this guy. Why should I fight for? Why should I, cause troubles? Why should I, try to cheat, try to this? And just try to be a good person. And then, this world will also be blessed for the person. B'ezrat Hashem, may we be like the tzaddikim, be blessed people, yesharim, and we're going to have a good world in this world and in the next. Baruch Amen Le'olam. Amen ve'amen. Rabbi Chananya ben Akashya אמר רצה הקדוש ברוך הוא לזכות את ישראל לפיכך ירבה להם תורה ומצוות שנאמר אדוני חפץ למען צדקו יגדיל תורה וידיר.